What's going on, guys? My name is Dave. I got a meeting in just a little bit, but we are going to add the stock screener that we provide for you in the Discord. So check out the link in the description below, but let's just get into how I get a hold of it, how I upload it, and what we are looking for. Okay, we've been over this a few times before, but just to keep it fresh in your head, I want to show you exactly how we do this. Now, this is our Discord, and if you guys go ahead and go down to this area right down here where it says the weekly stock screener, you'll see that our right-hand man, the boy himself, Covey, he added everyone for the scan of the week. Also, you can see he also teaches you how to set up our TraderView platform, which our TraderView platform, if you want to download this for free, we have that also in the description down below. Check it out. But right here, check it out. We have the scan right here. You just click this download button. Boom. It downloads for you right into your computer. And then it's easy as this, guys. You go to your section right here. You go to create new playlist. Actually, you go to import playlist. It's scan study for July. And then boom, they're all right here. It's that simple. And then we run through these. And the easiest way I start off by running through these is I look at this ADR percentage at the very top. If you want the ADR percentage, you can go up to your indicator and you can type in ADR percentage, ATR, LOD distance table by Armor Shoe Looker. And this one right here, it's real simple. And then you can see it at the very top. If you don't see the ADR percentage at the top, it's because you need to change your background from white to dark, or change this from white to dark in order so you can see the contrast, okay? And I'm looking for anything above 4% because this looks like a nice setup here. It really does. It's riding the 10-day moving average. It's got this downtrend, you know, it's looking like it could break out at any time here. AA looks really, really good, but I want something faster. So I'm looking for something higher than 3%. We're looking for 4%. And of course, Apple is on here. It's a little slower of a mover, but we can see it's relatively strong compared to the overall market. All right, you know the relative strength is there on the RS rating. Let's go ahead and, well, we need to see this on the daily anyway. There we go. Make sure you're on the daily time frame when you're looking for this RS rating. We want to see above 90. Now, Apple, we know, is very strong right now compared to the market. It's only going to, well, we'll see if it gets stronger or not. But we're looking for, well, here's a higher ADR percentage. Let's look at the RS. The RS is only at 88%. If we zoom out on the daily, it's not really holding any moving averages, so we're just going to skip it. 3.37% at the very top right here, and you'll just see me skipping through these very quickly. Okay, now I see a 10.88. Is it holding any moving averages? No, I'm not seeing any moving averages being held, so we go ahead and we skip this. Excuse the alarm clock. That's the meeting alarm clock. 1.72, 2.99. This looks really good. See how it's following these moving average, this 10-day? And it started, well, it's not getting tight. We want to see like a tight day and a trend or a base. We're not seeing that here, but regardless, the ADR is too small. So I just flip through these until I see something like this right here, AGBA. Now, if you guys have been watching any of this for any amount of time, you'll know AGBA is strong. Now, it doesn't look like it's holding these moving averages nearly as well as I'd like to see, but I do see a beautiful trend here, and I can point this out for you, just like this, okay? You could either draw it out like that, or even if you want to take the most recent highs here, you could go like that, make it look nice and clean, just like that, and then we could set an alert right about here. We'll set the alert just like that, and then I also go to my brokerage platform here in order to add this on my watch list, so AGBA, and then I will go over it further in the very near future. So this is just how we do it, guys, and I'll just go over a few more with you. Here's a 4.39%, and you can see this thing already has broken out. We'll even draw this trend pattern for you so you have a better understanding. And here it is. Right here's the breakout. The RS rating was 88%. Look at the volume. Volume dry up, and then a big volume push here. A beautiful push on this stock. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to grab this. It wasn't even on my watch list, to be quite honest with you, because it wasn't following any moving averages. All right, this isn't the type we're looking for. We're looking for something more on the lines of this, where it pushes up high and then it gets tight on a trend line right here, and then it breaks out higher. And you can see if you would have followed the 50-day moving average, this thing would have made you a very nice chunk of money. Now, same thing with here, but it did not follow the moving averages. So we're going to carry on. We'll look at a couple more here. So this is AGIO. I have been watching this one, but because it broke the 21-day moving average, I don't really care for it. You can keep it on your watch list. It's a little bit slower than the 4% that we want, but it is still looking good. We also have AGS, that's too slow. Here's a 5.47, but right when I look at this thing, I don't see it following moving averages, so I skip it. This one's at 4.51%. You can see it held its 10-day moving average for a while before breaking below it. The RS rating is high enough as well, but we're not seeing anything too crazy on this. I'm just gonna pass. And these are all in alphabetical order, so what's nice is you'll know as you're going through this how many more you got left to go, because you know it's a ton, guys. It's a ton. And once you train your eye into seeing these, you'll go by a lot quicker. Things will go by a lot faster. ALLY, this moves only 2.26%, so we skip it. 3.95. This is really close to that 4%, so I don't want to just pass it up. ALNY, this might set up in the near future. You can see it's got above all of its all-time highs, so it's blue sky here. So this thing might actually start speeding up. This might be one that we want to just throw in ALNY, just to throw in our watch list for maybe the future. So I won't keep it on the bottom of my watch list, but I'll throw it on here so that way we have a good idea maybe in the very near future where it sits. But it's not like on my immediate watch list. ALTR, nothing. Actually, I do want to talk about AMD really quick. You can see AMD had that beautiful downtrend break, but right here is its anchored VWAP from its earnings. It smacked right into it, so it'll be interesting if it gets above this. That would be nice. Its ADR is 3.5%. We're looking for 4 or above, but this was still a nice play. You can see it didn't really hold the moving averages very well, but I still like to see that clean trend line there. So AMKR, so this is looking pretty fruitful right here. This might be one we want to keep an eye on. It's not just a base here, but it's showing a nice trend above it as well. So I'll just point out the base here for you. We just go like this, boom, there's your base. All right, and we could consider this a trend. Oops, not that, excuse me. Let's do this one. We could consider this a trend as well on the daily time frame. Now, if we looked at this on the hourly, you can see that hourly trend a little bit cleaner here, but the daily is kind of where we're looking at everything. So it's above that 4%, the RS rating's over 94. So AMKR is gonna be on our watch list. It's also in a hot sector. If you look right here, semiconductors. That's what's beautiful about Trader View. You can actually see exactly everything is right at your fingertips. So AMKR goes on my brokerage, and it looks like I've already had AMKR on my brokerage, so it's on my previous watch list, but I'm just gonna go ahead and pull this to the front now, so that way when I go through my watch list, I always come up from the bottom and then work my way to the top, kind of like Drake. Started from the bottom, now way, yeah. All right, don't leave because of my horrible singing, please. Anyway, AMRX 95 with only 3.72, so we just skip these. And now you guys can see I'm just through the A's, or I'm just getting through the A's. This is AMSC, American Superconductor. Look at this, 6.86%, 99 RS rating, and check it out. We have a beautiful downtrend that broke. This is what we're looking for, and it followed the 10-day moving average right here before it broke up higher. But now we're off to the races. This isn't somewhere you can buy, but if you want to look and take a little peeky gander at my brokerage watch list, here is AMCR, and you can see we're up $60 on it. This is what we're looking for, guys. We're looking for stocks that are in a downtrend that break up higher. We set our alerts on them, and we take them when they break, okay? So this is the whole reason why we go through the scanner. This is why we give you the scanner in our Discord. This is why we give you the charting platform to download it on, to go through, to set your alerts so you can take these trades, people. We want you to have a process and a way to make money. So train your eye into seeing these stocks, okay? Let's go ahead and continue on for a few more. We got AMZN now. It's only moves 2.8 18%, so we can skip it. But we do want to keep in mind that AMZN is doing very, very well, okay? This is in the retail trade or internet retail services, so we know it's a hot sector in case we come across another one. And that is going to conclude our time, guys, so just make sure that you go through all of that, and I hope you guys have an awesome day. Peace.